One of the most common questions I receive from potential clients is, what are your options for contract review? I absolutely love this question because it lets me know that the prospect is already aware of how important it is to have an experienced attorney review their contract. Hi, I'm Casey, entertainment lawyer for Black creatives and entrepreneurs. And in this video, I'm going to discuss the 4 most common types of contract review. The first is issue-specific contract review. In this type of review, the attorney won't review the entire contract for you. Instead, they're going to focus on a specific area or question in the contract that you may have. Some common examples of questions you may ask for an issue-specific contract review are, how will this non-compete in my employment agreement impact how I work with my clients? Who's going to own the intellectual property that's created under this contract? How can I terminate this contract if things simply don't go as planned? And what options do I have available if the other party doesn't pay on time? These are all excellent questions and a lot of scenarios I've personally seen in issue-specific contract review. The second type of contract review is basic contract review. So in this review, the attorney will go a step further and actually review the contract as a whole. They're going to do a general review of the contract to provide you an assessment on whether the contract adequately protects your rights. They'll also provide you with some notes and information on what may need to be added to the contract or what needs to be changed to best protect your rights going forward. But what they won't do with this type of review is actually provide notes and edits in the contract itself. In order to get that type of review, you'll need the third type of contract review, which is basic contract review with edits. So as the name suggests, this type of contract review takes things a step further, and the attorney will not only review your contract in its entirety, but they'll actually go through and provide markups, changes, edits to the language. And this is an excellent option because this ensures that you actually have the proper legal language inside of your contracts that you need. So often I've had clients come to me, or potential new clients come to me, wanting to have edits and revisions done of their contract, but not understanding that that's not the type of review that they requested, or it's not the type of review that they've actually paid and hired us to do. So it's really important that you understand the difference between a basic review and a basic review with edits, because that's the one that tends to get people really tripped up. If you're looking for an attorney to actually provide you with the language that you need to have edited in your contract with that specific legal language, then you definitely need to be requesting a basic contract review with edits. Now, if you've received a sizable contract and you actually want an attorney to negotiate on your behalf, that's where number 4 comes in. That's contract review with negotiation. So in a contract review with negotiation, the attorney will review your contract, make red lines and edits to your contracts, and they'll also negotiate on your behalf with any third parties. Again, this is an excellent option if you have a contract where you want to have that legal representation in negotiations for you. I typically see this happen on larger agreements and deals where the client may have received a contract in an industry that they're just not familiar with. For instance, in my law firm, C Handy Law, we work with a lot of influencers and influencer agencies. And oftentimes, because of the type of work that they do, they're presented with agreements like book publishing deals. And for most of those clients and their talent reps, they've never dealt with a book publishing deal before, especially with a major publishing company. And so they'll come to us for our assistance, not only to review and make edits to the contract, but to also negotiate on their behalf. And negotiation from an experienced attorney can be so invaluable because oftentimes if the attorney has worked in that industry for a while, they'll have a lot of contacts in that space. And so when they're negotiating, when I see a familiar name come across my email, it makes it that much sweeter and easier to communicate in negotiations because I'm already aware of what things the other party is likely to agree to and not agree to. I hope this video was helpful in understanding the 4 types of contract review. Again, it's issue-specific contract review, where you may have a specific question about a specific aspect of the contract. It's basic contract review, where the attorney will provide a general assessment of your contract. Basic contract review with edits, where the attorney will go a step further and actually make notes and changes to your contract and give you that specific legal language that you need. And then the fourth is contract review with negotiation, where the attorney will not only make edits and red lines, but will also negotiate on your behalf. If you found this video to be helpful, please like and subscribe to this channel so that you can receive notifications on when I release new content.